They do actually get the slow on the Drow Ranger. Stunned up. Light Strike Array connects. GH is here with Tag Team, but Miracle's been body blocked and Light put it down. Went for multi-shot. There's that level 2 spell, but still falls. Also dewater the camp so he can get that small camp pull off if need be. Now Enchantress about to drop up top though, Purifying Flames. Enough from Kuroki after the spear from MC. And looks like also dewater the camp so he can get that small camp pull off if need be. Now Enchantress about to drop up top though, Purifying Flames. Enough from Kuroki after the spear from MC. Leaves Sven all alone. Still got stuff on it, yeah. Shad dying up top lane. As yet again, this level 2 Purifying Flames from Kuroki. Massive magic damage bursting into the Sven. And yeah, the Courier for Miracle is finally coming back out to the lane.
Spare me the tears.
Weep not for me.
Oh. Yeah, GH couldn't save it. Again, these stuns coming in hot. Aramis dropping low to the creeps, but Toby close to getting another kill. GH can be saved by Kuro. The TP rotation and that Fortune's End puts stop to all the madness down here.
Of course.
This is everything. And then top lane. MC is nearly dead. Nice turnaround, but not enough to escape from Shad. And Nigma trying to lay it on bottom lane as well, like you've been saying. They want to make the jump with the Fortune's End, but he's too far away already. And then Mind Control is doing a similar thing. Snipes the troll, and he's also held the creep wave. Oh, they're going. Try and get in on top of him. Has the Stormhammer ready now, but waiting for the Oracle to arrive to get a 2-man Stormhammer. Doesn't quite land it, and they've also got the Fate Edict to stop the right-click damage, but Celery with the final touch does get the job done. The tier 1 surely should fall there, while down bottom lane, a crush into Light Strike Array, catching GH. Snowball buys a second of time, but Boom is here, ready. And he arrives to give Toby that killing spree.
Radiant have fortified their structures against attack.
Oh, but no reveal. They don't see the TA under the meld. Boom, down to half HP as Shad gets blown up by GH. Mind Control, Miracle, and Kuroki. They bring the whole family up top. And Team Nigma take down the Sven. Even though they did lose the tier 1, it gives a lot of room here for Miracle to farm out in that top lane and in the triangle for himself. Oh, he's a big boy. Arena. Onto Boom. Fairy Fire's there, but he's speared up to the sides. Nice 2-man Light Strike Array, and Toby arrives, but he's got no mana, no crush, and no follow-through from Viking. So Nigma, again, bringing numbers. They're making sure that every fight for the past 2 minutes, they've really swarmed their opponents and going for this Zerg playstyle, trying to defend as many of these core heroes and objectives as they can. Does have to be careful with that TP to that top lane, but it's Mind Control who has to be more worried. They've brought everyone down here with the EMP burning through his mana. It's a quick and easy one over on the Mars, and another objective for Viking to claim. And this is all while Toby holds on to the mid-tier 1, so they're not losing anything while they are making these very aggressive moves. Imperative for them to have early on. Top lane, Miracle. He's found by Toby and Shad. They can't TP. And they burst Celery's Enchantress pretty easily, while GH snowballing forward, trying to catch this Aramis Lina. Does does get the tag from that Walrus Punch, but turn around with the EMP Light Strike Array. Mars coming with an Arena, trying to misses the spear, and now Sven arrives. Arena blood up to 3. Aramis does get caught inside, doesn't back away in time, and the Invoker's in trouble. Dusted up, the jump catch. Toby's there with 2-man crush. Boom's about to fall, snowball the pawn. Down he goes, while the Fate's Edict stops Toby from bashing into Miracle, and the TAs come in with a trap to slow them down. Sven struggling to stick onto a target, and Nigma somehow they managed to do it. Even with his advantage for Viking, the blink from Slardar, the power of Sven, it is Nigma with the control, the damage, and the double kill for Kuroki. MC, he's so desperate for his blink, but he sees the creeps. The creeps got frosty feet. He knows that Mr. Ice Walk Invoker's here. Is he hunting? He wants to kill the Lina. He'll kill Lina, buy his blink, and then maybe die. Yeah, he buys blink, now he's like, okay, kill me. Cool. I really don't care. I bought my blink dagger. Yeah. Come on, then. And that's 3 heroes down bottom while Rochan's being taken by Nick. That is so much space. GH coming hunting for her. Aramis, half HP from a punch. Does not land Light Strike Array, and there's a single tap. Coming in with a Melt Strike. Templar Assassin for Wii. Enchantress, are you in trouble? Trying to body block up with the Satyr. Mind Control's hunting, but Celery has found an avenue of escape. Or has he? There's no TP. Why, hello there. And then Drow Ranger gonna Hurricane Pike away from the Invoker, while Viking's game, it has just stalled. It is falling straight out of the sky. They don't have a pilot anymore. And then the Mind Control. Straight jump on Enchantress, annihilated. Sven looking for MC, and they were going to lay them down. TA facing off against Shad, but in the back, Toby, he does get caught with a good shot. Down to Gus. BKB's forced, and Sven slaps them down. They all hit the dust. Mind Control Kuroki and GH about to fall. Shad just needs one more touch over there, and they've also got the catch on Wii. GH down, Templar Assassin losing the ages, and Miracle sprinting away. He should be able to, unless the Sunstrike, the Light Strike Array, they catch it with everything. Burn through the refraction, and Viking with no reveal, but Tornado, Light Strike Array, Dragon Slave, and Stormhammer all hit the TA, and she lands on the ground with a thud. You know, just a cheeky little plug pull, Celery. Oh, he's got mech, he's got heals. You know, plug pull, put it back in again. Just a, 3-second lag. Vampire. Oh dear. GH found by the gank squad of Viking. Yeah, get rid of Corrosive Haze, get that false promise going. Viking swinging into action. They do make the jump onto Miracle, but the Fate Edict and the Mars ulti. Mind Control catches 3 of them inside, but Sven turns with the gold strength and the BKB, slaying that poor GH Tusk. But it's only a trade for Aramis now, as the BKB from Wii does allow him a bit of a gap now. But there's the cold snap coming, and the reveal is there, so TA, she hits the deck. BKB from Drow, well, she stands her ground and tries to TP home. Have they got a stun? There's nothing there to catch, and they don't have the damage to hit, because you're right, Sven will only console himself with an Oracle kill. As Mind Control Mars back in the trees, TP's home. A 3 for 2. Again, good for Viking though. He's gonna try it as well. All the big damage. Nice snowball shots though, trapping Aramis in. Beautiful from GH, allows the punch, the neck is there, but it's saved from Celery, but he's put himself in the firing line now as the Drow pummels into the edge, while the Weeheart TA has been slain. Shad and Toby pairing up, and they desperately want to hunt the Drow Ranger. BKB's wearing off in 2 seconds. It's gonna end in a second now. The bash is coming from the slide up, but the Tusk snowball, not enough. Doesn't buy the time. GH will try and survive, but the big man with a big sword, Shad is here, and he's delivering. Or the game could end. He had a good slot up. Oh, he blinks out. GH is out of there. Oracle still going to get found. Sunstrike is coming. Kuroki blown up. They found Boom though. He doesn't. BKB and G still unused, but they make the jump. What a miracle. BKB from Drow Ranger. Buys a little bit of space in the arena of blood. Lands from Mind Control. A miracle barely outside, but the BKB from Shad allows him to chase forward. A double again for the Sven as the Weeheart TA does blink back to high ground, dispelling off the Corrosive Haze. Going for the triumvirate of Stormhammer talents then. Not seen that one in a while. He is in. There's the 1 second extra duration. Oh, it worked. It killed the Oracle. Made sure he couldn't get false promise off. surprised him with a talent choice. And he's dead for 65 seconds.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, there's Abyssal Blade. Look at Slardar and the Sven. But it does create a bit of space. Like, you look at the rest of Nigma, they're immediately smoking up. They want to kill off somebody. Celery, he's going to be the target of choice. Try and blow up the Enchantress, and they look like they'll succeed. Light Striker raid towards Tusk. I'm not going to have too much follow through. And yeah, Sven pops. Sure is. He's got Blink Abyssal, the catch from Toby, but the blink away from Wii with the refraction charges. Now the E-Blade comes, the Sunstrike's landing. Stormhammer's there, and they'll finish him off. Crush, stun, hit, Toby, he does the trick. And Roshan is alive. Perfect timing. Would you believe it for Viking? That's me. That's literally me. I mean, why would you... mind control. He pops down the arena. Interesting. Oh no, of course not. Well, that is it. Cucumber is like the worst part of the watermelon. What a tragic vegetable. Unless you put a load of salt and vinegar and stuff on it and make it into a pickle. Well, Nigma, they will all be alive in a second. Silver lining for them. And they've got okay high ground defense. It's just when Viking break that defense. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a smoke coming out from Nigma as well. It's been quite nice to see Viking making sure they don't get caught out by any of these smokes, but Nigma have made the perfect move onto this Toby Slardar. The TP's coming in, surely going to be cancelled out here. Are they completing them? Sven's gone in. They will complete the TPs because they want to take down mind control. GH going to be able to get himself away from there. Mars dead for 60 seconds. Gem dropped. Scan doesn't connect. I'll get the WWE going.
Fortune.
Instead of the cage match, instead of, oh, hello, mind control. He is spearing back Toby, but in comes Shad. Dear Lord, is that a lot of damage?
Rambo!
The celebratory E-Blade as well. Nice tornado. With a nice dodge. Great blink. And there's that Laguna Blade. Dead for 70. Radial Deathing Blast with the Sunstrike coming. Cataclysm landing, but we still standing. And Sven slapping into her as the TA falls. Does have buyback now. Shad slowed by that Scardium Drow range. In terms of the multi-shot, mind control has come back in with a Arena of Blood. Does find a couple of big hits on the boom, but the cheese is blocked. And Aramis with Sven. Celery there, they turn and they burn. They kill off Miracle. Triple buybacks coming through from Nigma now as mind control trying to tank up everything that's being thrown at his team. Toby, Celery, Aramis retreating. And boom, throws out that last tornado to hold Nigma back. But it looks like the Radiant team not done just yet. They want to chase the kills. They bought back for this and they need to desperately find something. But Viking are too strong. They retreat as a squad. And Sven has gone home and he's returned back into the fight. They nullify up the Slardar, but down goes Mars. Poor mind control is shredded as the Sven diving in the back takes down Kuroki and Miracle's falling. The diebacks from Nigma will secure the game now for Viking. We are being stunned. The refraction will only last so long, and GG's call. Viking, Sven, Storm, we know how this works. They farm jungle for 5 minutes. They come out with Orchid, with Echo Saber Mom on your Storm and your Sven.
Remember, the international spirit lives in us all.
Aramis gets his roll cancelled. Nice Stormhammer, but with the razors coming, Aramis has survived, has he? One more hit. Not coming from Nigma. GH and Kuro still chasing forward towards Shad, towards Aramis. And another roll away. Vortex. And the kickback. Well, he kicks the stone to slow him down. I think it might have been worth going for the actual kickback on the Shadow Fiend. They miss uphill, the Fairy Fire's there, they don't get the takedown. I think a misplay from Aramis potentially, and they turn with a raise and a hit, and first blood is actually Boom. Boom kills Wee. Now he wants another one, a bonus kill on Kuroki. One more hit, he's going to get it under the tower. There we go with the overcharge. Overload, in fact. After that remnant, nice, says Aramis, as he trades his life for 2 on the Storm. Lurking around mid lane regardless, trying to, again, aim towards Wee. Shut down the SF, and GH does rotate in to try and bodyguard, to try and catch him out. They've got Enchant, dispels the DD. If the Shadow Fiend's in trouble, Vortex drag him back in, and this Aramis Earth Spirit, right place, right time with Enchanters to help out. Clockwork wanders back towards the tier 1, and Shadow Fiend 2 deaths in a row. Good roll, and the kick. They're trying to actually chip away at Kuroki. Mystic Snake dealt with by the magic stick. Bounty runes spawning up 5 minutes in as mind control removed, and GH chasing Shad, but they've got a Centaur with a stomp in a second's time. Shad gonna give him the runaround now and back up the tower, or the tower aggro, he gets it off, but not in time. GH sprinting away from Celery as they do chain him up, stun him with a magic missile. Centaur stomp is still ready. He's trying. Oh, they get the Malefice on him. And maybe GH dies. Centaur Stomp. It's going to take another 2 hits from now, and they smoke under the creep so they don't have any more vision. Oh, he sure is. Full lightning. He's here level 6. And they're trying to raise him, but we just can't get the job done. Kuroki was here, but doesn't have mana for stun or anything, so no way he could save him. And again, another kill on the Shadow Fiend as Storm Spirit. Boom. Onto GH. Does have the Vortex as well. Doesn't want to use it. Just get that ball lightning going.
You can come out of that tin can.
A mega kill streak now for your Storm Spirit. And like you were saying, this top lane where Bloodseeker's been left alone, the surprise rotation from Aramis gets on top of the Medusa, but it's just forcing her out of lane. We cancelled his CP. No. We cancelled his CP. Oh my god, no. That is painful for him. He's dead. He tries to Requiem, but he's dead. So what? He tried to TP bottom, then he cancelled it. And he's stuck up in that jungle. So both the spirits were able to find him. Regen rune, Kuroki, deny it. Yes, buddy. You did something. Kuroki's dying mid lane. It is.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Double Wraith Band heading into Manta. Over here on the Nigma side. And maybe in the grave, Aramis and Boom yet again. This long range initiation from the 2 spirits pairing up beautifully. All the towers are falling though. Bottom tier 1, top tier 1, mid tier 1, all dropping. Cheap and easy money going to the pockets of Viking as they jump mind control. Nice silence as well. Made sure there was no black hole play by MC. And again, the 2 spirits. Storm and Earth. Bloodseeker and Storm spotted. What a bait off from Toby with the rupture. Yeah. They got him. And now maybe the Medusa as well. They see Miracle diving in with a nice roll, silence and stun, in with the blood right we go. Miracle gets the stun gauge off and a swap back. Kuro saves the day. Viking though take control of this jungle and make sure that the ancient stacks not completely taken out by Nigma. They've also spotted Wee with a blood right. Rod of Athos there from Toby again, and well, Shadow Fiend just doesn't stand a chance, does he? Oh, Requiem. Oh, look at that. Atos into blood right. Again, they find the Shadow Fiend. Immediately down to half HP, and the Storm zipping in with a Vortex to cancel the TP, and Boom finds yet another one. Taking down the Shadow Fiend for the 6th time this game.
Let
But a black hole maybe now. Mind control. He needs to get it done. But it's cancelled immediately. The Sarge comes. Aramis with a gorgeous play. The Storm still does die though. The pushback from the Cogs. Now the Stone Gaze onto Toby. The swap back in. And Nigma hold their high ground. A big kill on the Storm. 557 gold. And maybe another one here. A bonus kill onto Toby. He's tanky, but he's swapped back in yet again by Kuro.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Storm's coming in. Miracle gets tagged by the Veil, and the Storm's magic damage is going to come and shred through Miracle's HP pool and potentially GH, but a good pushback with the Cogs, and even better roll inside the Cogs. TP out, cancel again by the Vortex, and GH. He was here to save that Medusa, but it wasn't to be well mid lane. They get the Atos, Bloodright, Centaur, Stomp, Mind Control, say goodnight, you're done for. Swap. Stuns onto Toby. Kuroki's blown up, and it looks like the Bloodseeker turns with a rupture. Stormhammer from Shan, but the Yours is up in the air with a wee Requiem. They are going to try and get the Stone Gaze, but it's a reverse combo. Not really paying off, and now they're rolling with the three-man Magnetize. Aramis is in with Boom, finally Mind Control. Wee turns with Razors. Shan does fall, and Miracle standing his ground. Medusa's doing some decent work here. Viking can't battle up against Miracle, and Celery nearly dropping to the Snake, which flies across the map. GH, yeah, you're right. Snipes out the Enchantress, and Nigma actually battled back in a decent manner. And Storm Spirit will be able to walk off. A little bit of damage coming forward. Toby with a Bloodright Atos. Doesn't go for it. Medusa starting to become a problem. Yules onto Aramis now as the raises from Shadow Fiend. Not quite comboing up to finish him off, but a hook shot in. Does find a catch on the Celery. Sven can't stick around. The full tap out. Celery bailing away. And the rupture GH, cancelling the TP. And a bit more damage from Sven's little double tap there will secure it. While the buyback from Aramis, he's rolling in deep, but he's been stunned up. Caught by the magic missile inside the Midnight Pulse, and Aramis is fed away. We are, though, found by the Storm Spirit, as they do get a Stormhammer catching out that Enigma, the black hole there. Solo on the Sven. 3 heroes surrounding him, and Shan has no backup. Yes, you do take down Wee, but you're losing the rest of your team. Finally, Sven's able to turn around, but the maximum mind control healing back up his squad, and Medusa still here in the midst of battle, standing and fighting, finding a lot of damage onto Boom, burning through his mana, but they've got to contend with a Bloodseeker as well. Boom with the blood right in the Vortex, still tag onto Miracle, but they can't finish him off. Miracle's too tanky, and the regen is actually going to go to Miracle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, he's going to walk in there, and they know there's no black hole, but hookshot. Who have they found? It's the backline. Celery's blown up with no buyback on Enchantress. Viking, they can't finish the job. This might allow Nigma to walk into the pit and do Roshan themselves. Roll in, hello, Magnetize with the Veil, and the Storm Spirit zips in onto Mind Control, trying to blow up the Enigma before any mech or heals, but he gets it off in time with the Requiem. It does play out and kills off Toby. Sven trapped in the cogs, but slices through GH, while Miracle, yet again, this this last bastion of defense. Storm. Boom is battling GH, but the rest of the squad is kind of coming in. They've got the stun. Boom is actually dead. Stormhammer lands on Mind Control. Boom's got nothing left. Okay. Now Sven. Well, he swapped back. Mind Control. They've got a BKB black hole. Well, Sven's caught up in this now, isn't he? Medusa's coming in to try and get a bit of damage forward. Shad turns and does whack down by... Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't get the final touch. Mind Control walks away, and Miracle's going to shred through Shad. Oh, shit! Shad's dead. Toby and Celery, they've got to run. And you are spot on, Lacoste. They are in full control of this game.
Kiss the good do die young.
Just get tapped by the overclocking stun. You can't stay there. In the bottom jungle, though, are the outposts. They're going to use up on the Storm. Requiem coming. The BKB's there from Boom, of course. GH does drop here to Aramis and Boom. And we going for the TP home. In the meanwhile, though, Medusa's found some tasty targets. Toby is a treat back in the left-hand side of that jungle. All right, it's lane number 2 time. With repair kit, doesn't matter. Okay, they initiate on the Medusa. They've burned through pretty much all of her mana. She throws Mystic Snake and she seems alright. Stormhammer's there, and Viking, well, what's next? Feels like they're getting a bit of a taste of their own medicine. We're going to see a bit of deja vu now. So hookshot initiation from GH, overclock and hookshot again. Trying to come out as the rest of Nigma surrounding Boom. And there's the Shadow Fiend, BKB focusing on the Toby, double raise, take him out with Miracle getting the kill. Buyback from the Bloodseeker. It's buyback number 1, and BKBs, they are starting to wear out very quickly. Stone Gaze to secure the Roshan. Storm zips in. BKB from Boom, but it doesn't help too much. And he is just annihilated by the deadless hits of Miracle. She's an ace picked up now as Boom finds back. Blood right by the black hole. Onto the 2 of them. Shad caught inside it. And Nigma, they've done it. The comeback has been mounted successfully. Boom zips in, but he can't do a damn thing. A 5-man wipe with double buybacks. And Team Nigma now looking to close out game 2 and tie things up. When was the last time we died? I feel like it legitimately was like 15 minutes ago.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
What do you...
Radiant's middle tower is
What do you even do? Like, we is just casually hitting barracks while Miracle's taking tier 4s. Oh, Celery, he's walked into the wrong neck of the woods there, hasn't he? They do roll in. Storm finding the Vengeful Spirit. Trying to pick her off, but Boom's in trouble. Has to roll back up to the base. The Skadi hit following Aramis. Oh, it takes him down. Long-range artillery from the Medusa. And she's going to go and plant herself on the front lines again. As we blinks in with a BKB Requiem. Boom down with no buyback, and that has got to be game. A buyback from Aramis. Shad Oof, and it is a real difficult one for Viking to understand what happened there. It feels like it's going to come down to tempo again. Like the fact that game 2, Viking did play really fast in the first 15 minutes or so. And top lane, Toby diving under the tier 1-4, Kuro. Venge can always just TP away from this. That's exactly that. Clever. While mid lane, Weehar. That's a big impetus hit. First blood from Celery. Good little rotation again. They bring both supports around that 5-minute bounty rune mark. Make sure they shut down the Shadow Fiend. But a good arrow kills off the catapult and stops the push. Nice dodge. Doesn't matter though. Brokey sidesteps the roll, but Toby has 3 points in the poison attack at this point. They're also continuing to make stacks. GH building up a bit of jungle there for the Terrorblade to return to, as it really does close out the amount of farm that Terrorblade is going to have.
Fortified their structures against attack. Dire's top tower is
There you go.
Oh. Yeah. Requiem. Oh, the stun stops it. Doesn't have a stick or anything either, so no bit of burst regen. Boom. Gets the solo kill as Aramis also snipes out Kuroki in the top lane. And that is that burst of aggression that Viking were most certainly waiting for. Does have the Ravage though if Nigma want to bring a bunch of heroes down here. But that is a really nice setup there. Magic Missile Arrow. Finish him with mind control. Keep that Ravage for the next team fight as well. But it's a difficult defense of this mid-tier 1 now for Nigma.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And a Ravage. Gush into the haste of Lesh. They've got the tower and they are escaping. Can they stun the Enchantress on the way out? Tidehunter trying to walk forward, but Vipers arrive. Good little kick there, catching a couple on the way out, and the break. Oh, that's tickling Tide down, and he will hit the ground now. In comes Flash with the haste again. They roll forward onto Wii. Nigma, they are struggling now as the arrow connects on nobody, and the Shadow Fiend left isolated by the rest of his team. Again, they are soaking up a lot of this aggression from Viking. Terrorblade is continuing to farm. But an interesting smoke from Nigma here. Smoking up their Terrorblade. He's got Dragon Lance, Metamorphosis level 3, Shadow Fiend. He's coming in here, level 9, not really any items. They pop the Meta, swap back Celery, that's an immediate kill on the Enchantress. But what can they do from it? Anything they can actually transition into?
Eager to know Dire's whereabouts.
Double damage. Bounty. A tithe to the impurity.
Yours into arrow. Waiting for that creep wave to go and waiting for the Lash to appear. Yours arrow. Razors and Starstorm. Easy pickings onto Boom's Lashrak. And Kuroki, who's also come up here. You know, good little... Nice job, boys. Well played. Can they find anybody? It feels like Viking knows something's happening. They have all run back. But GH has spotted Viper, Earth Spirit, and the Enchantress. He knows, and he feels the roll moving forward. They try and dust to make a play. Roderick toss onto the SF for the Terrorblade. He's arrived. They stun up Toby, obliterating Celery, and Viking are falling apart. A roll back, cancelled by the swap from Kuroki. A double coming in, and a triple for Miracle. It does arrive. Terrorblade on the map now, making his mark. So Lacoste, Viking should be ready to fight with everything they've got. Oh, the Ravage, 3 BKB, they've killed off Shab. That's perfect from Nigma. Now they want to swap back onto the track. Yule's up into the air, but they've got Arrow to stun, and the Fear from the Requiem. All connecting with the two big cores falling. Nigma perfectly maneuver themselves into that radius triangle. Kuroki, all the Sunder.
Radiant have fortified their structures against attack. Radiant's curve makes the ultimate.
Well, they might kill MC. GH is blinking in though. Revenge for mind control. The Terrorblade will slay the Viper. Mega kill into a double. It's an unstoppable Miracle TB. Aramis can't find an entry point. Sven is TPing to that top tier 1. But they're going to be fighting into this Aegis Terrorblade. Slowing him down. They know there's no Manta. He's got Manta. No Sunder. Split Earth and the Edict. Boom is Invis. This is difficult for Miracle now because the Aegis has popped and there's no backup. Venge is miles away. Venge is bottom lane. So the Manta not dodging the stun. This time they get the job done and Terrorblade down is Viking. Finally. Hit one of their timings with the items they picked up, and maybe we'll catch even GH. You'll Split Earth, landing it. Ooh, the leap from GH into the Moonlight Shadow, but the Pulse Nova's coming, and GH is burnt alive. Yeah, they're going to find him. There's that Skadi slowing him down. BKB just get expended while Aramis gives his life over to Team Nigma. While up in the dire jungle, Mind Control is going to waddle away from Enchantress and the Lash, and Sven in the end, of course, does survive. Maybe retake the outpost. Oh, Mind Control, stutter stepping, goes up high ground, spots the Earth Spirit, the blink away from the right click. Oh, BKB from the Shadow Fiend jumping in. The Sven is there with the All-Scepter up. They do try and catch the Earth Spirit and they try and blow him up. The Razor's not enough though, and Weehawk has to run. But that's God Strength BKB down for the Sven, and Shadow Fiend, well, he expends a couple of his abilities. And now the... Oh, Arrow somehow goes under the wings of the Viper, then it'll be swapping back into the waiting arms of the Terrorblade. Oh yes, sure it did. Yule's on the left track. In comes the Earth Spirit. catching the Ravage onto 3. They do clip the track on the left-hand side, but they're focusing on Sven. They're going to get them up. And Terrorblade with the TD rune is shredding through them all. Double kill for Miracle. And he wants Toby. He did him once with a Scardy slow. RMS rolling back, trying to save Toby's life. But this TB range, look at how far he's attacking from. Shadow Fiend has blinked aggressively under the tier 2. Weehaw might survive, but it's an ultra for Miracle. And he's got that Rampage. Give him the double. Give him the double Rampage. Bloodstone Yule's on track now, but it's nowhere near enough to handle Miracle. This Terrorblade, he is absolutely cruising. He is a tip farmer.
On the hunt for radiant forces.
He is harvesting them. Yules, Arrow, Boom gets caught. Wee's coming in with a BKB, Requiem, and another Yule Scepter. They're going to blow up Boom here, down half HP. The double raises. Really well done by Wee. Die back on the Leshrac, gone for 100 seconds. Aegis and Cheese in the hands of your Miracle Terrorblade and Team Nigma. It looks like game 2. Metamorphosis is back up in 25 seconds. Throwing spells onto the Terrorblade. Little by little, whittling him down, but they've swapped Toby back in. Sven, well, he's come into this fight a little bit late. We'll try and focus down and take out Kuroki. Odd strength and that Aghanim Stormhammer paying off dividends. Holding the BKB, which is still 8 seconds duration. And Magnetize being spammed out. Nice amount of dodge. And the evasion still loses the Aegis. Mind gaming.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Just keep Sven viable, please. Nigma going to take down 2 lanes of barracks, it looks like. Focusing on the melee ones at the beginning. They can even go bottom if they would really like to. Still 17 seconds without the Leshrac. Wants the defense move. Nice. Nice blink dodge. Catches the Viper. And that's him dead for 50. No buyback available. They also use an arrow, catching and stunning the Earth Spirit, and that's it. Buyback from RMS forced out. Oh, boom. It looks like it's time to call it. And there's the big Ravage, going to be securing this game for Team Nigma, taking down Shad, buying back into the battle. But this Terrorblade, with Thunder still ready to go, pops the man to the cheese. The Stormhammer's there, and he does jump forward on Aramis, but Miracle's just too tanky. They don't have the staying power, and Shad's BKB is meaningless without the God Strength. It's up in 3 seconds with a 3-man Stormhammer. The mech from Mind Control heals more back up, and they're going to solo crest the play with it. Shad is killed the 2nd time in a row, while Celery, Yules, and called GG. Game 3 goes the way of Team Nigma. And a 2nd game in a row where they really do wait it out till that late game timing.